Support for Radio Friends comes from OsteoStrong. Improvements in bone density, strength, and power can be achieved by weekly 5-minute no-sweat sessions on their 4-spectrum machines. These isometric robotic machines safely emulate high-impact loading on different parts of the skeletal system, which stimulates activity in bone-building cells. Balance and agility can be improved by 2-minute sessions on vibration plates. Every session is supervised by a trained coach. Learn more on Facebook or call to set up a complimentary wellness assessment and session. Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends on Thursday, January 12th. Good to have you with us today. And we've got a very knowledgeable man who knows just about everything there is to know about computers and the internet, Robert Ricketts, ITCOMO. Good to have you here,
Thanks,
Robert.
Paul. It's good to be back. Yes.
I've asked you question after question. You can answer everything that I've asked you about the internet. Today you wanted to talk about something that I had not heard about, called dark patterns.
Dark patterns.
What are dark patterns?
So dark patterns or deceptive design is a way that website owners and creators, usually belonging to companies, large companies, design their websites in a way to manipulate your experience on the website to benefit the website owner, benefit the company more than the person visiting.
And that's not illegal?
Well, no, not really. It's not illegal. It's unethical. So first of all websites are designed in a way to guide the user through the website the way that the website owner believes will give them a better experience.
But that's different than the dark web.
That's right. No, dark web is an entirely different thing.
Okay,
we're not talking about that.
What do you call this? Dark
patterns.
Dark patterns. Okay, so dark patterns is different than just guiding you through the website.
That's right. A pattern becomes dark, so to speak, when the website is trying to manipulate you to perform an action that benefits them and usually to your detriment, and normally when there's money involved.
How can you tell if it's a dark pattern?
Well, let's talk about some examples.
Okay.
So LA Fitness, big national gym. So they have a dark pattern where you can sign up for their gym right there on the website. It takes just a couple of minutes. But if you want to cancel your subscription, you cannot cancel online. Instead, you have to write a letter, send it to the corporate office, snail mail to the corporate office, and wait 6 to 8 weeks for your subscription to be canceled. So in the world of dark patterns, that's called a roach motel.
So wait, so that is legal?
Yes.
That you can sign up online?
That's
right. But aren't they notifying you when you sign up that if you want to cancel, you can't just go online and cancel?
That would be buried in the terms of service. Usually it's not just prominently displayed on the screen where you can make an informed decision. So, no. And so in the dark pattern parlance, we call that the roach motel. Roaches check in, but they can't check out. You remember that ad?
Yeah. Okay. So what's another example?
So another example of a dark pattern is called forced continuity. So this is where you sign up for a free trial on something. And this actually happened to us a couple of years ago.
Oh, I see that all the time.
We wanted to watch a movie on Amazon, stream the movie, but we couldn't rent the movie or buy it. We had to sign up for a free 1-week trial to Showtime through Amazon, and then we could watch the movie. Well, what they're banking on, and it sure enough happened to us too, is we didn't cancel the subscription until months later when I realized I'm being billed $12 a month for Showtime. So forced continuity is where you sign up for something for free, 7-day trial, whatever. At the end of that trial, it converts to a paid subscription,
right,
often without any additional notification to you.
But you do have the ability to cancel if you want to cancel.
You can, but you have to think and remember to do that.
Okay, so that's not illegal. So you need to keep in mind, because I see this all the time, that you can sign up for a free trial for a week or 2 weeks, or the first month is free. And then it says in little print down below, you will start then being billed after the first month.
That's right.
So you have to, if you do that, you have to remember to go back into that website and cancel it.
That's correct. But what made it particularly aggravating in the case of this movie is that was the only way you could watch that movie. You could not rent the movie for 48 hours, which is pretty normal to be able to do on Amazon.
So you had
for
you had to
example.
sign up for
That was the
Showtime.
only way to do it, yes.
Did you keep Showtime or did you cancel it? then?
Well, we canceled it once we realized we were paying for it.
Okay. All right, so you have to watch out for that. Another example.
Yeah, so those are two popular dark patterns. So other examples are confusing wording, boxes that you need to tick on a website if you don't want the offer versus if you do. Cart packing, which are things that make their way into your shopping cart. Airline tickets and hotel reservations are famous for that. It takes a lot of work to get through the process of purchasing airfare or a hotel. And at the very end, you find out that the hotel you're renting has, say, a surcharge for energy use recovery, other surcharges for being a resort, et cetera, that aren't revealed to you until that
And the
very
thing
last
is,
step.
you really, many of the hotels that are doing that now, you can't get out of those. There's no way, unless when you check in and you complain at the front desk that you don't want to pay those.
And they may or may not honor that.
Yeah.
Ticketmaster had a big blow up a couple of weeks ago or a couple of months ago with the Taylor Swift concert. The entire site melted down, but that also brought to surface a dark pattern with Ticketmaster, whereas at the very end of the process, then the convenience fee is tacked on. Nowhere up earlier in the ticket process do you see this, certainly not the amount. And now you're checking out and you find the price of your tickets are $20 per ticket higher than you expected.
Yeah, this is something that I have noticed that a lot of companies are doing when you buy online now, is they will add the convenience fee for using your credit card.
That's right.
So that means that instead of them paying the fee to the credit card company,
You're paying it.
You're paying it. Right.
Which is actually against card member agreements for a number of retailers. Really not supposed to be doing that.
Oh, that is against card?
Yeah, they're
Well,
not.
then how are they getting by with it?
Well, government offices, I think, have a little more of an exemption for that because they're not making any money on really the things
Right,
like you're paying
right.
your taxes or something.
Yes. If you try to pay
Right.
your taxes online,
Then
you
you-
have to pay.
then
You
you'll-
have to pay a convenience fee, but that's right up front.
That's
It
right,
will-
exactly.
It will tell you immediately
Yes.
what it is. We're almost out of time here, Robert. But one other example.
So, well, those are the main examples. But just very briefly, in our last presidential election for the fundraising cycles, lots of dark patterns used on the fundraising sites to try
Yes,
to
that
pull
you-
more money out of voters.
Yes, that it would say unless you uncheck this, that you agree to this to be a monthly contribution.
That's right.
A monthly contribution. You have to uncheck it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And a lot of folks miss that, and there's been a lot of chargebacks as a result of that.
Okay. All right. If you got any questions, this guy, I mean, he's a walking fountain of information. If you have any questions about your computer or the internet, you can give him a call or check it out online, www.itcomo.com. Do you have a section on there about the dark
I
patterns?
do. It's on the articles called
Okay.
Dark Patterns.
All right.
Yes.
It's always a pleasure to have you here, Robert. And as I say, every time you're here, I learn something new. Thank you so much.
Great to be back. Thanks, Paul.
Okay. We're out of time for today. If something you'd like to hear or see, drop me an email, pepperp@missouri.edu. Bye-bye.